Well, g'day, Max here again. Welcome back to the shop. So this is part 2 in the quick hitch tongue line boring video. So we'll get both units. I've only videoed the first one. So we'll get both units line bored out, ready for new bearings, new oversized bearings. So I slipped in a photo of the quick hitch of the machine, and it's probably a better photo than the one I had in last week. So the red tongue in the photo is the actual part that we're doing. Now this quick hitch in the photo is a slightly larger version than our one, but it's still the same basic thing. So here's the photo. And yeah, as you can see, the red thing in there is what we have on over there on our lathe. So let's head over there and get this hole sorted out. So I'm just going to be using your standard generic design right hand high-speed steel tool. This is 15% cobalt, this tool. So we'll just give it a quick tickle up on the stone. This razor sharp, that's what we want. Just a minimal radius on the very end of the tool. Minimal radius, otherwise you're going to get chatter. Nice and sharp. So I'll get this in its location. We'll just bring it up till it just touches the edge of the hole. Give it a nip down. And just see by hand how we're travelling. So we are taking the material off the top of the hole as required. Okay, I think that looks alright. I'm going to put I'll lock that up there. Let me get the right size Allen key. These have got the obviously 1/4 inch grub screws, so I need a 1/8 Allen key, not a 3mm. Okay, that's better. Right, we'll find an appropriate speed. See how that goes. We need to reverse our feed direction and pick an appropriate feed. Okay, I'm going to wind the tool through back to the other end. I have to stop it halfway, otherwise the tool will hit our stud. It's something I have to remember. Well, we're looking all right. So I'm going to bring the tool out another, probably I'll go for another 0.1/1000 of an inch. So this will be hard for you guys to see, but we don't have a clean up yet at the bottom of the hole, at the front of the hole there. We're starting to at the rear of the hole, which is what we want. So all of our material has come off the top of the hole. I'm just looking at our tool there. That's a build up on the edge of it, or let me get a little stone and see if that'll come off. I think it was just a build up on the edge. If that's the case, we're going to have to run a bit of cutting oil or some sorts. Okay, so we're going to push this tool out another 0.1 thou, or we'll just go a bit less. We'll go 0.2 of a millimetre. We'll run it through that and see how it goes. Bit of cutting oil helps. So I think we've got to take another cut through. The bottom, the lower half of the bore hasn't quite cleaned up on this one, but it has on the other one. So both bores have to be the same size. So I'm going to have to take another cut through. Okay, we have a section there that hasn't quite cleaned up, so we'll take another couple of cuts till we get most of a clean up on this section here, as we don't want to take too much out and compromise the thickness of the material here. So another couple of cuts. Running the boring bar a bit faster on a light cut then has certainly picked up the surface finish on the bore. Okay, that's looking very good, so you can just see that little bit on that dark shaded area there that hasn't cleaned up. So that's looking good. So what I'll do now is we'll get a size and we'll just take it to a full size. We don't want to be some oddball in between size. As long as we go to a full rounded off decimal, she'll be fine. Okay, let's get a measurement. .061. I'll take that as 2.062. So if we take another 3 thou out the bore, brings us to an even decimal of 2.065. So that's what we're going to aim for. Of course, when we've put this cut through, we'll withdraw the bar, we'll do a proper check with the telescopic. The calipers will get you there. It just takes time and a matter of developing a feel for them. So if we go 0.03 millimeters, it should give us our result we need. That's 0.035. No, I'll run with that. Okay, let's just not go all the way through, but we'll just take a trial measurement. Two 2.065. I'm going to run with that. Sand it. A little bit of cutting oil. check our size with a telescopic gauge. .065, we're right on it there. Okay, so we can take this one out and set this one up, as we have another one to do. And we're left with our little witness mark there. So that's a really good result. Oh, that was something a bit different, something you don't see very often, bit of line boring in the lathe. It was quite a simple setup, simple because I already had the fixture plates already made up for the previous job. Yeah, well, these parts are ready now to have oversized bushes made up for them, and they'll be put back into service. So anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers, have a good one.